Taylor. Good evening.
You're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
Can we have another question? I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight. I'm going to go hang out with my friends, and then I go home to the cats.
Who's a pretty kitty? You are. You're so pretty. You're the prettiest kitty in the world.
I don't Google myself ever, but my dad does.
Being very well aware of the things that have been said about my personal life in the last couple of years, which...
You're a serial dater.
Yes. Look at the slideshow of Taylor's ex-men. You know, if you click on it, it drives you crazy because you're like, I don't even know half of them.
If a guy shares his experience in writing, he's brave. If a woman shares her experience in writing, she's oversharing. And she's over-emotional, or she might be crazy.
A man is allowed to react. A woman can only overreact.
That joke is so old, and it's coming from a place of such sexism.
There is a lot of talk about you and the Kennedys these days.
The song is actually about kind of like those relationships that are never really done. You know, you always kind of have that person, that one person who you feel like might interrupt your wedding and be like, don't do it because we're not over yet. I think everybody has that one person who kind of floats in and out of their life and is never, like the narrative's never truly over.
Do you have that person?
Like I said, everybody has that person. They use kind of you writing songs about your life as a way to play detective.
Does your person also sing?
I want these songs to go out into the world and become whatever my fans want them to be. I want them to picture their ex-boyfriend, not mine. The most important thing for me is maintaining artistic integrity, which means as a songwriter, I still continue to write about my life. And then you're gonna have people who are gonna say, oh, you know, like she just writes songs about her ex-boyfriends. And I think, frankly, that's a very sexist angle to take. No one says that about Ed Sheeran. No one says it about Bruno Mars. They're all writing songs about their exes, their current girlfriends, their love life, and no one raises a red flag there.
As a female in this industry, some people will always have slight reservations about you, whether you deserve to be there, whether your male producer or co-writer is the reason for your success. The last 10 years, I have watched as women in this industry are criticized and measured up to each other and picked at for their bodies, their romantic lives, their fashion.
There's always some standard of beauty that you're not meeting. Because if you're thin enough, then you don't have that ass that everybody wants. But if you have enough weight on you to have an ass, and your stomach isn't flat enough.
All these girls that I talk to online on Instagram or Tumblr or Twitter, the things that they're going through are parallel to what I go through, just on a different scale. I'm protecting my happiness like a fortress. And when I tell people how happy I am to be alone and to be living my life on my own terms and to be free and independent and empowered, the first thing they say to me is, oh, don't worry, you'll find someone. And that is so not the point.
Lately, I've been focusing less on doing what they say I can't do and more on doing whatever the hell I want.
I want to say to all the young women out there, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments or your fame. But if you just focus on the work and you don't let those people sidetrack you, someday when you get where you're going, you'll look around and you will know that it was you and the people who love you who put you there. And that will be the greatest feeling in the world.